Hi Stamper. Today I'm going to show you a quick way to use your Simply Score to make these cards. That was a card that I did at my Christmas mega workshop, and many of you asked how I was folding this. So I'm going to show you today this one here, and I'm going to do the whole card with you. What I love about this, you're going to put your cardstock on the long way this way, and we're going to score for 2 cards at the same time. That's this where it saved us a lot of time. And again, I like to pass my piece of wax paper, and I use the same piece for a while. We're going to score on the long way. This is a full-size sheet of cardstock, 8.5 by 11. We're going to put it on the long way. We're going to score at 2.5, 5.5. So I got my marker, 2.5, 5.5. Let's score this down. Let's score this down. Believe it or not, you already got a thing for 2 cards. So then I would keep on going because I'm making a swap, and this is what this card I'm going to make, and I think it's going to go way fast. Now turn your card, and let's cut that right in half at 4 1/4 because we're making our card on the long way for this fold. So let's cut this at 4 1/4. Now voila, you get your 2 cards. Now from this, you're going to reinforce. I'm just going to make one, but it gives you for 2. Fold it in half, and then fold the other way, and then reinforce. That is it. How cool is this? Then I'm going to take my stamp set. I'm using Gently Falling, and let's show you how I did my leaves. I'm going to take chocolate chip, Cajun Craze, more mustard. So let's open this. Nope, this one came apart. I'm going to have to fix the baby. Here we go. So now I'm starting with the full one, the one that it's all full. It's called rock and roll. So I go in my more mustard. You always start when you do rock and roll in your lighter, then just rock it on your Cajun Craze and stamp. And I'm going to stamp 2 because like I said, I'm doing a swap, and then I just off on it to make it moist again, and voila. So you get one darker than the other, but it's still awesome. Now from this, you can take your detail stamp set, and then stamp on it. I've been having a tough time, so what I did, it's used the Stamp-A-Majig. And again, you can order all that on my website at FrenchieStamp.com. So what you do when you work with a Stamp-A-Majig, you use that plastic that come in your with your Stamp-A-Majig. You put it in the corner, put it down. You take your leaf, the next stamp, and you just put it down. So now you got your picture the way it go, and you go in the corner. We went corner. It's not the corner of the card that you're going with. It's always the corner of your plastic, corner of your stamp. I'm going to match this on top. You can see, and you can go off a little bit to give a shadow. Again, I take this. Don't think about your card. It's the plastic that you're going. Lift this up. Don't move anything. Now I'm using chocolate chip, and I'm going in the corner of this. Et voila. Perfect. I'm going to show you again the other one. And this one, I'm going to match this one more. That one, like I said, I went offside a bit. This one, I'm going to go more right around it. So you can see, corner of this, lift this up, bang, voila. How cool is that? That Stamp-A-Majig take a little bit more time, but you get the perfect image. So this here was 2.5 by 3. My more mustard gonna be 2 5/8 by 3 1/8. Gonna put this here, and my chocolate chip, it is 2 that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 7, 8 by 3 and 3 8. 3 8s, 3 and 3 8s, 2 by 5 8s. So the first layer I increased 1/8 of an inch. The next one I went a 1/4 inch from the next step. Put this there, and then I just add 2 little strips of glue there. Don't put any there because it would keep your card closed. I'm going to use this time I'm going to use the acorn. Here, 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 here. Voila. Now I'm going to put this here. And now I use my ribbon. I'm just going to go around, see how much I need. Enough to make your knot. And then I'm going to tie this here. When I tie, if you want your bow to go straight up, you have to do your first knot the other way. So the way that you're going to do your first knot, your bow going to go the other way. So I'm going this way now, your bow going to go that way. Put your finger there and do a knot. Look, you get a perfect flat knot and it stays perfectly. So remember, the way that you do your first knot, your bow gonna go on the other way. That's the trick of the bows. And then inside, I'm gonna open this, make my leaf. So when you open it up, you get your leaf, but when you open it up, you get the full size of the old design of the card. That's what I like about this, and voila. That is it. So while you score one card, you can score 2 at the same time and then make way speedy. Till next time, happy stamping.